happy whatever day it is. I'm just playing. It should be Saturday, y'all. Happy Saturday. First of all, I know y'all are going like, where have they been? Like, go ahead, put it in the comments. Go ahead, say how you feel. I know y'all feel the type of way, but if this is your first time watching, you probably like, what? I don't know. I just clicked on this random video. We are Chrissy and Sissy. I'm Sissy. She's
Chrissy.
with Chrissy and Sissy. So we typically teach Sunday school lessons, and you can see them on Tuesday. And Chrissy and Sissy are proud to announce we will be back this Tuesday for October 1st lesson, right? Um,
Right.
so I guess first off, we'll say, well, first off, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We just want to thank the people that have stayed the course with us. Um, and we'll talk a little bit more as we teach in the Our Sunday School lesson. But we really want to thank y'all so much. So thank you for being a part of the Chrissy Sissy family. Thank you for staying with us. We know we've been gone for a while. You can catch us on social media, all our social media platforms. We're on Facebook, which is Chrissy and Sissy, Instagram, which is Chrissy7Sissy, and it's not going to change until I get ready. But Twitter, which is now X, Chrissy7Sissy. Um, so sis, let's just jump right into this sister talk. So for those that don't know, we typically do sister talks every now and then just to kind of take a break from, well, not really a break from teaching the lesson, and then we want y'all to see us, personally outside of stuff. Because the theme of our channel is sister against all odds. So we want y'all to get to know us. Sunday school is just one of the things that we do. We're multidimensional over here. So sis,
Yes.
well, what do you have to say? First, let's we sorry, right? And
Yeah, we just sincerely from the bottom of our hearts, we just, well, I guess we do apologize. We dropped the ball. We did. Life just got the life is just
what else
life.
what's been going on, sis?
Just to be, we're real people. Sis has a real career, a real um does several things in the ministry. I have I mean it's just real life. We're just real life, but that's no excuse for dropping the ball and not just stopping to say, hey, let's take 20-30 minutes to record this video. But we got overwhelmed with certain things. My husband had to have surgery. I mean, and the list can just go on and on and on and on and on. Um, on a good note, um, good things that happened while we were away. Um, we're packing up around here. Um, getting ready to close on a home in a couple of days. So we are thoroughly excited about that. We're just my son Jonathan, he's all over the place doing all kinds of things.
You're so
He's keeping
serious.
me busy, busy, busy. He's 18 now. So
Hmm.
wow.
Whew. I remember when he was 3.
Yes. So he's 18 now. And of course we just have so that's a lot. But we're back. We're back. God kept us through
Yeah,
it all, through it all, through it all. So we just had to just revamp. We had to get our schedules together and just say we're committing to recording just on this day.
yes.
So we just had to just synchronize some things.
And transparency, like I feel like when sis told me what was going on, I just didn't know. And I feel like I just been, and this is what you have to learn when you're a sister, because sis could probably attest, like the 29-year-old sissy is not the same as the 26, 25-year-old sissy, because
Right.
I kind of felt like something probably was going on in her life, which is whatever, and I didn't want to bug her about it because I didn't want to get to that point where I'm like, hey, we got to record this video, hey, we got to do this, and my type A personality would have just sat here and recorded all the videos. There was a time where I kept it going, but then I was just like, well,
She did.
I need to. stepped back too, and I said I don't want to overstep if I know I haven't talked to Sissy. I mean Chrissy. Well, I call her Sissy because she's a sister. I haven't talked to her in a while, so I think it just worked out. Our last video, like what you all don't know, we record like pretty ahead of time. So like the last video we recorded was in June. Well, no, like early June ish, or I want to say we recorded like May. So
Yeah.
we haven't we've seen each other in passing and at church events, and Sissy's been so um she downplaying. She's really a church planner. She's helping to plant a church right now, a new church. So they're still in the beginning stages. So she's bringing a lot of ideas and creativity. They've been doing some amazing things at their church. What?
Just a little
She's doing
something over
amazing
it.
things. She's, giving back. So I guess we'd say like we haven't just put off the face of the earth. Like we're still doing ministry. And um I remember the conversation. I met someone at AIM. Excuse me, the name is not coming back to me right now, but I know they're from Michigan. So shout out to our family in Michigan. And yeah, we were pumped. But if you're coaching and you know AIM, ain't nothing getting none of the AIM. I still have the footage, and I was just like, well, Chrissy's not in it, so it's not the same. But I, I'm technically, I don't belong to a Church of God in Christ church. Like my name is not on the roll at the Church of God in Christ church. I don't do
You'll
no,
forever be Koji.
but
It's
I will say
no way
mom is a
around
DM.
it.
She's doing amazing things. So I worked with the Scholastic Motivation Ministry, SMM, SMM City, um, SMM City of God. I need to get my money now that I think about it. I haven't forgot. Because did I give for? I gave for August. I need to give for September. Anyways, um, and I worked in the math Olympiad, and I helped to make the math test for the level ones, which are students that have left the third and fourth grade, which was an amazing experience. So I'm just minding my own business up here, just being on my, just doing what I said I was going to do, get in the elevator, and I'm just speaking. And a little tidbit after that, this lady was like, this woman of God was, and you know me, like, I'm just like, she was like, Chrissy Sissy. And I was just like, yeah. And I immediately called sis and told her. And what was funny was when I would walk with my mom in the convention center, she would say, she was like, everybody just coming up to you. And I just thought, because I really don't have a friendly face, but when I'm just like walking. Um, and then we thought about it, I said, people probably have seen me, even if you don't watch the video, but people have probably seen us and seen me. So it was just nice doing that. And it just made us pump for aim. That's in my back of my heart and my mind. I was like, since we got to do this. And so I really took a mental break this summer. From the time I've been born, I've always done a summer camp. I worked summer school, a summer job. I've always done something. I've never had a summer where I just laid around. And I enjoyed it. When I tell you my summer was so long, I enjoyed it. I worked with a nonprofit, which I'm not doing again. So if they see this video, I'm not working for you this summer. I'm keeping I didn't have my June to myself. I'm not, because I really, now
Yes.
I'm full now with my June. No, they understand, like, because it's something about, but let me say this, the hours I put in were like 2 days out the week, but it blocked out my 11:30 to 4 o'clock time. But when it was time to go, gone. When it was time to get there, I got there. I didn't do anything extra. I didn't stay extra. I kept my little buddy this summer and worked with him on reading skills and math skills. I'm not gonna say his name because of privacy, but I was at his house. He was only 2 at the time. He was turning 3. He just turned 3. And I was working with him, and I just said, I really enjoyed this. This had me just smiling, coming up with different activities and things to do with him. So I kept somebody to them. And then the month of July, I was just chilling. After AIM, I was just chilling. So I'm definitely planning on doing more trips and things of that nature. I don't like when people say of that nature, but I just want to do it. So that's what's been going on. I'm still well, let's talk about this. So, what can you all look for as it relates to our channel? So, sis, what are some things that they can look for as it relates to the channel?
Well, of course, Sunday school every week, every Tuesday, it will be there. Um, and we're gonna commit to doing more sister talks, spending a little bit more time um getting to know you, because I cannot believe that I guess with the 20 some year um age difference, I guess I can believe that
Me too.
I actually went through so much this summer, and sis did everything that she did this summer, and we just really didn't connect, but or even talk about it. I didn't share that with her. She didn't share what she was doing
Yeah.
um either. But we can commit to be a little bit more transparent, letting you all see the background of of Chrissy and Sissy. Um what do we do on a daily basis? I guess we may do a couple of the in the a day in the life. So that I don't know. I don't know, sis.
I did it once, but like the way my schedule is, we can commit to sister. How about we do maybe okay? So this is a sister talk for September. Maybe we do sister talks every 4th. We can commit to a month and check in.
Okay.
I think
Once a month.
reviews too because I feel bad. By the time this is shown, everything would have died down. But and this is me being transparent and just having a mean with this. I've been hearing so much about this Kurt Franklin Father's Day.
Yeah,
And that's something that
oh,
we would have reviewed, like we did the Clark sisters. But
yes.
I literally don't have time to sit down and watch it. By the time I watch it, it's gonna be something else. But having more sister talks and we have those type of topics. We miss Sarah Jakes taking off her wig. You remember when Sarah Jakes took off her wig?
Yeah. Okay.
We
I knew that she did that, but I didn't. So much was going on this summer. I didn't really even have time to really like stop to really like get into um her
and that's
taking it off.
what's
I know that she was bringing the word, and it was like she really just didn't care at the moment that it was coming out, and
like
it kind of like fit. From what I'm understanding, is it kind of like fit right into the word that she was bringing. Kind of like, what will you give up for God?
that
What when things just don't matter?
yes. And
Yeah.
somebody even pointed out when we would do at a pour at church, and then somebody brought out when she prayed, she said, "Lord, use my entire body to bring forth this message," or something like that.
Yes.
So I was just like, okay. So, but I love Sarah Jakes. Not enough to go to Dallas and pay $100 some dollars because I got other things to do. But I like Sarah Jakes. One day I
I
hope
love Sarah Jakes, and one thing that I've always wanted to do, and I don't know when I'll be able to do it, is I've always wanted to go to Woman Die or Lose, but I've never
not
been.
lose no more.
It's
It's
not called. See, I didn't even know
this woman evolved.
that. Okay, well, Woman
She had so
Evolve.
many monumental moments this year because you had the wig moment, but you also had her being elevated and getting the reins of Women Art Thought Loose.
Mm-hmm.
Because somebody I know had commented about it and said it's been Women Are Thou Loose. So you've been breaking chains, breaking cycles and things of that nature, I guess, because I really don't. I never kept up with the movement. I just knew about the movie, but never kept up with the movement. And then now it's like, okay, now that we loose, go involved. Like, let's go, let's go. And so it was big. But she does a lot of like speaking engagements. So you had that, you had her being elevated. You just had a lot. So you had so much. So um keeping up with people like that. I with social media, you know, we follow the coaching sites. We'll try to post some things, share some pictures on the stories and things like that. So we're trying as our base and our we continue to grow. I think we'll do more on social media. Because the more y'all interact and engage, I'm sure y'all will like it. So I feel like some of y'all follow us on our personal social media platforms, but that's different. So those are things you could be looking for. Still looking Sunday school. Maybe something tangible with Sunday school in the future. Looking at that, and as well as just more sister talks, maybe monthly sister talks and planning and things like that. So, sis,
Yes.
on now, tell us the people what's going on now. We gotta wrap this up. But what's going on now, sis? I
The
see.
only thing that's going on with me now is, well, I guess you could tell everybody that last last time we were here, I was a full-time college student due to life in general. I've had to put that on the shelf again. That was a hard decision, but one that I feel um, that was much needed because it took a lot of time, a lot of mommy wife um, time. So kind of put that on the shelf for a while, and then we will revisit that between now and me turning 60. So the only thing that's going on now is just the move, and um that's it, and just being evolved.
Um,
That's new. Instead of being loosed,
we
I'm just a woman
what's
that
going
has
on with
evolved
Sissy?
into what do you have?
My students' files folders. So even after I get
Oh,
out from grade,
everybody, I really thought that she was about to tell me that this is why I have all these planners, and I really thought that those were planners that she was pulling out. I did, sis. I'm sorry, but that's I was like, no, she's not pulling out all these.
so I still plan. So I realized, ooh, I'm plugging in. Yeah, this is real life. In the summertime, I do digital planning because I don't have much going on. But yeah, I left my planner at the school.
See, that's what happens. See, I'm enjoying seeing this part of sis. I'm enjoying
But I'm
her
giddy though because
actually getting prepared for her husband because she's I'm just waiting for it to sink in that, and I try to be an example so that she can know that I cannot plan every moment of my life.
I don't plan.
That's another sister talk in
I
itself,
don't
y'all.
plan. I don't
She needs to
plan.
understand as a wife, you cannot plan every moment
I
as
don't plan every moment, but I'm telling you now, the way my
she doesn't plan every moment, but she leaves empty spots in her
to get
planner
things done.
to allow life to happen, which
So
is maybe 30 minutes or an hour.
I don't time block anymore. And
Oh,
what
you
I try to
don't?
do now is prep. I don't have to time. You got to remember, I was single. I didn't have to, and I still am for now. I didn't have to time. I could time block, but I have lists now, and I have times and when I do the list. And so my planner, I really don't. So if you look at this week's spread, it's just all over the place. I do chunks. And I use my planner to write notes in. That's why I was like, I love my planner. And then I put stickers in it to relax. But I have to start packing. Sissy is going on trips. Um, I'm teaching all subjects in third grade. It is requiring a
She's
lot of
going on a
me.
trip.
On Saturday, I went to bed at 2 a.m. So really Sunday morning and got back up at 6:30. Because I set my alarm for 6:30 because I said I'm not gonna be up at 5 o'clock. Set my alarm for 6:30 for a prayer call. So um just it's
If
very
you all hear my background, please forgive me. But once again, I live in a very real household.
but that's all that's kind of going on with me. Just um teaching and trying to be effective for Chrissy and Sissy. She always talk about the whole planners, but if it wasn't for me, there have been times where we had to record for 3 months.
Well, that's true because you're so organized, but which is great, which I think me,
And you gotta remember, I'm a teacher.
yeah. I mean,
Like when I get married, I'm gonna have to know like I can't do nothing after 8 a.m. Not 8 a.m. I can't do like once I get home, I can't do nothing. And I've had when I've dated people, I've had conversations because they said, "What are you gonna do when this happens?" And the person I was with, we weren't compatible, but we had to open a conversation. When he gets home from work, he wants to read his Bible. Do what he have to do? When I get home from work, I lied at first. I said, "Yeah, just give me 30 minutes." And he was like, "Oh, that's good. I'm gonna need like an hour." I said, "Oh, better yet, because I know I'm gonna have to meal prep, cook for you, do all that stuff." We didn't end up together. But I thank God for that example because that showed me how important communication is. And I learned from that person, even though I thought that was a waste of time. That's what they listed in my phone as no, 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 no. They were. They were. They were. They're now listed as I wish the best for you. But this is really I'm young, y'all. I'm 29
yes.
years old. I wish the best for you. I wish the best for you. But I thank God because you taught me what I want in a mate and what I want to be as a helpmeet.
Okay, sis.
So I learned the
She
importance
got
of
something else.
and learn the importance of like I find myself even in my friendships. Well, how are you doing? Is everything good? Just calling to check up and like I'm starting to do that now. Like when a person follow my mind, call. Like I tried to do it with sis and was like, I see a dick. Just having more interaction conversations because I didn't realize how much I'm so isolated and I isolate myself and it's not on purpose. But when I get into my zone, I get into my zone. My office was a mess this year because I thought I was going to be my coworkers may be watching this. So in my that room right here, that room is a room above the garage. It was in array, so I spent the summer getting it together and I just got my mind together. So yeah. And they always say a blessing is coming when you start cleaning. That's not a saying, but it's kind of like I'm making room. So yes, sis. This has been a great sister talk. This been a good little video. If you stay to the end, a lot been going on, but we just thank you all. Sunday school video is gonna be out when, sis?
Tuesday.
It's gonna be out
Tuesday.
Tuesday, so make sure you looking for that. So oh, make sure that you follow us or subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for that. Not sister talk, but that Sunday school October 1st. Hey, we starting a fiscal year, okay?
Yes, the
And
fiscal year. Yeah, not the
you
Sunday
know,
school year, but the
we
fiscal year.
say,
Yes.
yeah, like it was the Sunday school year started in September. But we say happy New Year for a month. So it's still technically September. So happy New Year.
Yes.
All right, you guys. But we thank you all again and start studying those Sunday school lessons. And sisters, that be all.
That's all.
That's all. So, yeah, peace out. Bye.
Bye
Enchiladas.
bye.
Bye.